I'm hopping on the trend, the silly trend of starting a Minecraft Forever world. Except I have never done this before, ever. Like, ever. You see, the way that I usually play Minecraft is with a group of friends, and we started SMP for like 3 weeks, and then everybody kind of falls off of it, and then we just restart the save a couple months later when we're back in our Minecraft phases. And every time I play solo Minecraft, it's on Twitch, and I play on the world for 3 streams, maybe 4, and then I kind of forget about it and start over like 3 months later. So I never really stick to anything in Minecraft forever. It feels like, you know, a big commitment to start a forever world, and I thought, why not give it a try? Oh, that looks like fun. Oh, look, it's a bat. I think this is gonna be good. You know, I'm gonna learn the value of having something for a long time. I think the longest Minecraft world I ever had was one with my sister back on our old Minecraft Xbox 360 edition phase. We had this one world. It wasn't survival though. It was creative, and we would just build on it a lot, and we had like this whole city full of random builds that we either copied off YouTube or that we actually were able to get along long enough to build together, and it was a lot of fun. I kind of miss those days. I've been thinking about making a series with my sister because she also kind of misses like old school Minecraft days when me and her would play like all the time. So I don't know, let me know if you want to see that. And I saw some iron, I think, on the side of this cliff over here. Let's go see if I can find it. There's a lot of like small little cave pockets over here. I don't know, this is a really weird generation. I don't think I've spawned somewhere like this before.
12 seconds later.
Okay, I believe the sun is gonna go down soon. I saw some animals over there, so we're gonna start heading this direction. Oh wait, but those are just pigs, are they? So that could have been a lot worse, but we finally got a bed. I'm just gonna dig out a little bit of space here. Perfect. And now we sleep. Safe and sound. No need to worry. I survived. Now, isn't that beautiful? We have armor on the second day. I think it's the second day. The sun hasn't gone down yet, so I'm pretty sure it's the second day. I got my spruce saplings. I'm pretty sure I'm set with the trees that I have. I'm gonna start heading... I really like this area. I do want to explore the, you know, weird peaks there, but I think we're gonna start heading in this direction, because I think I'm gonna stick with my hobbit hole phase. I've been really into the hobbit holes lately, okay? It's just been my vibe. But I want to try something a little different with my next one and make it a bit bigger, because I kind of follow the shape of the hill I'm building into, but I can always make my own hill and make it as big as I want to. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I actually think this is not a bad spot for what I wanted to do with my hobbit hole, because I wanted a hobbit hole, but I wanted a larger one, and we can kind of use this as like the main base. Now I can see that there's a hill, or like, sorry, a cave inside of it, but it could be nice. We could also make this like the main entrance to a much bigger hilltop area. Yeah, this kind of looks like a makeshift staircase in the waiting. Like it looks perfect for that. And like these little water pools, I could shape them into like the shape of a butterfly even. Like make them butterfly shaped, and then this is the little pathway entrance to... Oh, wait, that would be really cool. Okay, so with some quick discussion with my partner, he came in here and I asked him for his advice, and he said that it would be easier to turn this into the hobbit hole, but it would be a lot more fun for you guys if I turned this into a hobbit hole. And I agree, so we're gonna turn this entire top area, not entirely, but we're gonna make a much larger hill on top of the already existing hill. We have to make the hobbit hole first, which I know sounds a little silly because why? But I think if we have the main structural parts of the interior done, then we don't have to really worry much else about anything else. Just yapping at this point. We're gonna have to do a lot of resource gathering, and it's gonna probably take me a couple of real life days. So, if I learn how to use flashback, here's a cool little montage. And if I don't, oh, please bear with me. So I decided to do this in voiceover mode because any footage that I recorded from this point on had really, really bad audio because I used my webcam mic instead. So here I am terraforming as the first thing I did on my new base. I thought it would make it easier if I created a flat surface to work with, and also made it easier because I was going to use mud for the walls of the Hobbit house, so I needed a lot of dirt. So I terraformed a flatter plane so I could build upon, which was a little bit difficult because I hate leaving my worlds looking like unnatural, so I did a lot of going back and forth to different areas trying to make sure it looked flat and even, but also natural, which is very hard to do in Minecraft. It never looks natural to me, but I did the best I could. I think it worked out. And then I eventually started making the frame of the house. Now we're on the pond. So the pond took me a minute because I had to go into creative just to figure out how I would make a butterfly shape. I never thought about it, but I'm not really good at curves in Minecraft. I've never tried to build very many curves before, but I think they turned out cute. I also decided in the end not to make the pathway land, and you'll see here, but it took me a minute to make this pond because I actually went through all the dirt I had collected from terraforming. I was very disappointed because that means that I was going to need to get a lot more dirt. And I lost all the footage of me getting that dirt too. I spent, I think, 3 hours just finding hills in like random patches of the world and stealing dirt. But here I make like little islands and trying to use those as like stepping stones for a pathway. I thought that would be cute. And then finally, and this is when I actually learned how to make the camera move in flashback, by the way, so go me. But here I am building the exterior of the Hobbit house. Well, not the exterior, more like the interior exterior. So it's the main walls of the Hobbit house. But I keep saying Hobbit house, it's the Hobbit hole. Anyways, I was trying to make this first because, like I said, it'd be easiest in my brain to make the walls first and then build the hill around it. Building the hill was supposed to be saved in my flashbacks, but the file corrupted, so there's no footage of that. So you're gonna have to wait till the very end to see what the final product looked like. I am so sorry for that. I am still mad. Anyways, so this is what I was doing for most of the days, trying to build this exterior. It took me a long time, actually. I think it took me like a whole afternoon and night because I think I like went on right after work and I just played till 3 a.m. So eventually it was done though, and it does look really cute. I tried texturizing it. I'm really bad at doing texture in Minecraft. I don't know. A lot of people seem to, it makes sense to them. It doesn't make sense to me. I think I gotta work on that, but I think it looks cute from the inside, which you will see in just a moment. It is 6 a.m. I have been working on this since yesterday at noon. So I've been working on this for, I can't do math, but a long time. So I am going to do a very quick jump cut after, well, first I'm going to give you guys a tour. Okay, let's do a quick tour of this place. It is done, except for the flooring. I do need to wait for my spruce trees to grow a little bit more for me to do the flooring. But this is what we have so far. The exterior of my hobbit hole. And I know you're thinking, Kat, this is hideous. Why are you showing us this? That's just the outside. The interior is much better. I wanted the walls to still feel like they're made of dirt because it's a hobbit hole. So we have the main foyer / main room, which is going to lead to a basement. This is going to go down eventually. Not quite yet though. On this offshoot, we have what will probably be like a living space or a kitchen space, quote unquote. Not really, because it's Minecraft. But over this way, we have a small little room, which I thought would be cute to put like my bed in somewhere. And this room is going to have basic chests and things like that. Nothing too crazy. Now, this is what it looks like. I want to use the birch as an accent because I thought it would help brighten up some parts of the area. So that's why the pillars that extend outside of the wall are all in the birch color. And then we'll also have more birch running across this way. I think it will make it look a lot brighter to have some birch in here. So that is what we have going on so far. I am going to use lanterns for lighting as I did in that preview photo, in case anybody was curious. That's kind of what I'm going for with this vibe. the last thing I need to do is do the actual hill, like make the hill that covers it. And that's going to take a while because I don't have enough dirt. So I'm going to cut to whatever day it is. Today it's Tuesday, so if it's not done by Wednesday, then you're going to see me on Wednesday. So take it away, Future Cat, in a 1, 2, 3. Ignore the texture pack I currently have on. I was just trying to see how it looked, which it's actually kind of cute, so I might keep it. But hi, we're back. It's been 2 days, and I finally finished the hill. I made it look as natural as possible. This area is a bit flat, but I honestly think that that's good, because if we ever want to expand upwards, it won't be too difficult. But here is the top of my hobbit hole, and then as we go down, we have a side window, and I wanted all the side windows to be exposed in this, like, cute little way. I just feel like it looks really adorable and natural. I don't know. I thought it'd be fun. And then if we go over to this side, we have more exposed. This is the open archway. Another little window. An even smaller exposed window. And then if we go over here, there's nothing. It's just the rest of the hill. But I'm going to go down towards the butterfly lake, and I'm going to show you guys a view from the lake. But here we go. That's it. And just so you guys can see how it looks without the texture pack on. Oh, well, this is still the Vanilla Plus texture pack that I always use. So, but this is how it looks with a different texture pack. And if we take this one off as well, that is what our hobbit hole looks like. I think it's very cute. I love it. I'm obsessed with it. I'm going to go inside and give you guys a mini tour. It's not fully decorated or organized, but it's somewhat done. I'm gonna do a proper pathway eventually, just not right now. I wanted to just get the house done for this video, but we have the main room area, and this is going to eventually lead down to a basement or an upstairs. Not entirely sure yet. We continue to this side where you have my bed with a bed frame. It might not stay in this specific spot. I just wanted to put it somewhere. And then this is a little chest room, just a small one, nothing too crazy. We have some stuff in the barrels. And yeah, that's this side. And on the other side is my favorite room that is not decorated, but looks good. I have a little crafting setup here with my brewing stand, which I stole, and my stone cutter, which I made, and our little furnace situation. I'm going to make a fireplace here that's going to eventually like lead out on the top, but I need to make bricks for that, and I haven't collected any clay because I was too busy collecting a bunch of dirt, because this entire house is practically made out of just dirt, okay? Mud, dirt, it's made from nature. So that is the first episode of my Minecraft Forever world. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm going to be back next week, hopefully, or 2 weeks from now. Hopefully with less all over the place video. I already know from what I've edited so far that I'm kind of all over the place. So I'll try to be more focused next time. I'm gonna do some off-camera mining because I used up a lot of iron tools, so we need to get more. But I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!